had gone to see Dr. Eric Liu at the Rocky Mountain Cancer Center, and he had suggested that I needed some work on my liver before I could be prepared for surgery. So he sent me to Dr. Nutting. It was very easy, actually. They were even more proactive than I was, because as soon as they got the reference, they were calling me and saying, hey, we need to get this scheduled. Let's get you on the books. I did have a little issue with insurance approval. And at that time, there was a lady in the office, and she went way above and beyond to help me get my referral and to get the insurance on board and say, yes, this is a definite needed procedure. And it was within 2 weeks, and I was back there. And I had already had a Zoom meeting with Dr. Nutting in the meantime. There was constant communication, even with my doctor here where I live. They were in constant communication between them, and always made sure my doctor understood, why they recommended coming to Colorado instead of doing a procedure here. So it was so much more personal at ECCO. I was extremely weak, and just because I had zero appetite, I could not eat. I had lost over 40 pounds. They were so kind. They came out to the parking lot with a wheelchair and helped me get in the door. It was when COVID had first really ramped up there in Colorado, and my husband was not allowed inside. And Dr. Nutting himself came out to the parking lot and said, no, I want you to come in and meet the staff that's going to be with your wife. We will not leave her alone. And it was so reassuring to my husband. And then I've had procedures in the hospital where you're a number. People fly in and out of your room and you have no idea who they are. It was not like that at all at ECCO, because Dr. Nutting would come into the pre-op room and, how are you feeling? Are you nervous? Can I answer any questions? And he was very personal, and I appreciated that. And the nurse, Kat, she never left me alone, even when I was changing, because I was so weak that I had a difficult time doing it on my own. The procedure itself was painless. I mean, it was very easy. I just laid there, but they were constantly, how are you feeling? The day after that procedure, and I told my husband, I said, I'm hungry. I haven't felt this in a long time. And would you take me to get some chicken? And we went and had chicken. So I have gained back all of my weight. I have an appetite. I have energy. So yes. We had come back to see Dr. Liu. At that point, he had told me that Dr. Nutting had saved my life. I just wanted to come by personally and say thank you.